Have you ever noticed how the older we get, the quieter the world seems to become? Yet the questions inside us grow louder. Maybe it's after dinner when the house has gone still and the TV hums in the background. Maybe it's in the grocery store, watching another couple choose apples together, moving so naturally that it almost feels like choreography. Or maybe it's that soft ache that whispers, "I miss having someone to talk to every evening." If you're in your 70s and thinking about remarrying, whether you've been widowed, divorced, or simply found new companionship later in life, first let me say this: your heart is still alive, still deserving of joy. Wanting love, comfort, or even just someone to share a laugh with is not only understandable, it's deeply human. But marriage after 70 is a whole different world. It's not about raising children, chasing promotions, or buying that first little house anymore. It's about protecting what you've built, preserving your peace, and making choices that allow you to enjoy the years ahead with clarity and care. That's why today I want to talk with you, just you and me, about 5 risks that come with remarrying later in life. Not to frighten you, but to help you walk into love with your eyes open, honoring everything you've already survived, achieved, and earned. Before we dive in, if you find comfort in honest conversations like this, hit subscribe. We share stories that don't just pass time, they help make sense of it. Financial vulnerability. Picture this. You've worked for decades, saved carefully, maybe paid off your home. You finally feel settled. Then someone new enters your life. They're kind, they listen, they hold your hand when no one else does. And you think, why not? I deserve a little joy. And you do. But here's the truth. Marriage changes things financially, often in ways we don't expect. Survivor benefits can vanish with remarriage. Retirement accounts and property titles may merge automatically, even if you didn't intend them to. I think of Joanne, a retired librarian who lived modestly but comfortably on her late husband's pension and social security. When she remarried, those benefits disappeared overnight. On top of that, her new husband had medical debt she hadn't anticipated. Love wasn't the problem, the law was. But Joanne spent her golden years quietly stressed about money she thought she had already secured. And that's the thing. Financial stability in your 70s isn't just about numbers on paper. It's your independence. It's the ability to buy a plane ticket to see your grandkids without asking permission. It's the freedom to say yes when you want to, and no when you need to. Guarding that stability is guarding your dignity. Health responsibility overload. At this stage of life, many of us are managing our own health carefully. Medications, doctor visits, daily routines. Meeting someone new can bring companionship, energy, and laughter. But sometimes it also brings unexpected caregiving. Nancy, who remarried at 76, told me how her husband suffered a stroke just a year after their wedding. Overnight, she became his caregiver, helping him in and out of bed, managing appointments, lifting more than her body could handle. Her own health slipped while she tended to his. She loved him dearly, but she admitted something few people say out loud. I didn't realize that by marrying him, I was also volunteering to give up my own health. Caregiving at 70 or 80 isn't just demanding, it can be depleting. It chips away at your energy, your time, and sometimes even your sense of self. Many of us have already done our time in that role, with children, parents, or a first spouse. Wanting rest now doesn't make you cold, it makes you human. It isn't selfish to say, I can't take that on again. It's wise. Your health isn't just important, It's precious, and you only have so much energy to give. Protecting your well-being is not a lack of love. It's an act of wisdom and respect for the life you still want to live. Legal complications. By your 70s, you've probably done the responsible thing. Written a will, maybe set up a trust, chosen a power of attorney. But remarriage can quietly undo all that planning. In many states, a new spouse automatically gains rights that override old documents. They may inherit more than you intended, or make medical decisions you thought your children would handle. I think of Diane, who remarried at 81. She believed her estate would go to her grandchildren. But after she passed, the law granted her new husband a share she never intended. What followed was a painful family dispute. None of it came from malice. It came from paperwork left unprotected. Love doesn't shield you from legal realities. Updated documents do. And that's why, if you're considering remarriage, it's worth sitting down with an attorney before walking down the aisle. Not because it's unromantic, but because clarity today prevents heartbreak tomorrow. Protecting your wishes means protecting the people you love, old and new. Loss of personal freedom. One of the quiet rewards of aging is freedom. The rhythm of your days, the way you like your home, the choices you make without needing anyone's approval. Marriage, even a loving one, means adjusting again. For Ruth, who remarried at 76, it was the little things. Her husband kept the TV on all day, expected 3 meals, and wanted the window open at night. None of it was dramatic, but the small adjustments, day after day, wore her down. She felt guilty for wanting space, but here's the truth. After 70, freedom is hard-earned. Compromise isn't as easy as it once was, and that's not a flaw. It's honesty. Sometimes what we long for isn't marriage itself, but companionship. Someone to walk with, share meals with, or talk to on Sunday afternoons. Those needs can be met without giving up independence. Marriage should never take your peace away. If you treasure your solitude, your quiet mornings, or your ability to choose freely, protect it. You've earned it, and you have every right to make decisions that keep that peace intact. Financial entanglement. This risk overlaps with the first, but it runs deeper. It's not about benefits or debts you didn't know about. It's about the slow blending of two financial lives that were never meant to merge. When Walter, 82, remarried, he thought he'd keep money separate. But helping his new wife with a few small expenses turned into co-signing loans and supporting her adult child. Little by little, his savings, what he had planned for his daughter, slipped away. He didn't regret the marriage, but he wished he had set clearer boundaries. Because in our later years, money isn't just money. It's safety, it's choices, it's control over the life you've built. This is where prenuptial agreements, updated wills, and honest conversations matter. Not because they're romantic, but because they're responsible. Every dollar you've saved carries the story of your hard work. If you choose to share it, let it be with the intention and protection in place. All of these risks can sound heavy, and maybe you're sitting here thinking, but I'm just lonely. I just want someone to share my days with. That longing is real, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. But companionship doesn't always require a marriage certificate. Friendships, family bonds, community groups, even online connections. There are so many ways to bring warmth into your life. For some, remarriage will be the right step. For others, it won't. What matters most is that you choose with eyes open, heart steady, and boundaries clear. Love should lift you, not weigh you down. If you take nothing else from this conversation, let it be this. You deserve love, but you also deserve peace. You deserve companionship, but not at the cost of your health or freedom. And most of all, you deserve to live the years ahead on your terms. Marriage can bring joy at any age, but it isn't the only path. Whether you choose to say, "I do," or not, you are already complete, already whole. If this spoke to you today, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Have you considered remarrying in your later years? What did you learn from the experience? Or what advice would you give others? Your story might just be the encouragement someone else needs. And if you found this helpful, please give the video a like and subscribe to Living with Wisdom, where we share conversations that honor aging with clarity, dignity, and heart. Here's to peace, here's to freedom, and here's to living your best life at any age.